Jets well before the gates opened here, and now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as Week 3 gets underway. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Bronco switch.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Okay, ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Liking 18. Ready?
Here's a throw. He put everything he had into this one. His first throw is an interception. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense. But we got a long ways to go.
He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr., complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Come on. Hey.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Here we go. Ready.
Sign quarterback run here. Shoots away from one. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but it winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down. Breaking a throw on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Browns first down. A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
He'll pass it this time. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock, pass incomplete, and they're going to look for better results now on 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
To the air on 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Let's go, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Let's go, Eagles. Check the Eagles, check the Eagles. Go.
Takes the second down snap. Escapes the pocket. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. From the secondary, Greg Delpit on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready, ready.
They give on second to Hall. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
Line up the design keeper. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. And motion him out of the backfield left. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
1st and 10 from the 32. He's going to throw it. We've got a screen to the running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So first down from the 41.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
Back to 60.
At the 35-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. They're going to throw out of the gun. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Let's go now. Ready.
You're going to try and throw for it. Headed out right. He connects downfield. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
Here's a design run. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Browns pull out in front further. 13-zip. For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offensive line fast.
The 28-yard line.
65,
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
All gets it again on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing now off the play action. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
It's sure been tough for this offense to really get to gain that momentum and confidence because turnovers have interrupted their progress. This is when you need your rookie to step up. Come on, man. Take charge. Put those mistakes behind you and go lead.
Ready.
Throwing now on first down. Complete out to the right. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
18, 5 in.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they have third and short.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Let's go.
You put a receiver in motion left.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They'll run for this, and they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2, and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Okay, ready.
Line and set. Here we go. First down.
Tag. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now looking to throw. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready, ready.
Here's Judkins. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Ready.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll throw for it. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 20-zip lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Turpin on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Hall once more. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs from the 37.
Get it. Let go.
Going back is the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Tag. Ready.
He can run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side.
Okay,
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
ready, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up.
Come on. Hit. Bronco 80.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready, ready.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Here we go. Ready,
Here he is on 3rd and short. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Give to Hall on the draw. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd
18
down.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets jump some of the lead off before the half. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. When I think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes. Down to the 30.
30-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Airing it out to start this drive. Setting up the running back screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Browns first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Throwing now out of the shotgun. It's on the in route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Just before halftime, you get a timeout, take it. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They are throwing it again. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play, and it's going to be a field goal try. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down now. They need 7.
Let's go now.
A give left side. Judkins. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kicks down inside the 35-yard line. So Gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Back to pass on second and short. Put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Ready, set.
Still inches to go on third down.
Come on, ready.
We go with a design keeper. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
On the ready.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18. Go.
From the red zone on first. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Goes to the hurry up here.
19, Tiger, 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing it on second down. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns make it a 24-point ball game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Turpin on the return. The Jets take over first and 10. At their
New York
own
offense
23-yard
ready to
line.
get going here. It's first and 10.
Tag.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
Dragon 60. Hawk 7.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Absolutely fires this one right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
As that pass falls to the ground, it kind of just sets their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
68, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 17. Ready.
And air it out on third. Connects with him down the sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
On the set.
We've set it down from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing it again here. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
It's with his back, Paul. And he's going to be hit, set out for about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there and netted some positive yards.
19 tight, 19 tight, ready.
Sticking to the air here. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
15-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They go right back to Hall. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets start the second half with some needed points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved.
And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Receiver in motion going left. Back to throw on first and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Bronco 80.
He's the one back on the handoff. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Takes the second down snap. His running back rolls it in deep right. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sense him out. It's one of those spots out wide.
So he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Let's go now.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Throwing from the gun. Escapes out to the left. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns point. Here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second down pass play coming. He puts some juice on it deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
Cavalier, go!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the 4th quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Cowboy, here we go.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action.
Go!
Back to the well again. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Browns put up even more points in a win. The extra point. Here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns grow their lead yet again.
Jets 20.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
60 boxes, 60
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, Or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against the defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It is caught left side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Ready, set.
New set of downs from 37.
Ready. 19. Ready,
Throwing now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 27-yard line.
Cat with 11. Cat 19 tight. 19 tight.
Hand off now from the gun. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards to the end block. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Here we go. Set. Liking 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Let's go now. 7 Bronco 80. Ready.
Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
Here's plays a design run. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep running away with this. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it too, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Turpin with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Stephanie. Count.
They'll throw to start the drive. Gets him on the in route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
18 Cardinal, 18, 70, Timberwolf.
running for the marker on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First down, play action. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Okay, ready? Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 back, 19 Lions. Ready, right?
Look to throw. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining.
Got it, ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Let's go.
They are throwing it again. They set up the screen here for Hall. Into the second level past the 30. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
Cougar 19. No. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther.
Looking inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Rig it. Here we go. Shot. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Hall will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a leg.
And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. His return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7. So the Browns will take this win home with them. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Gronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from New York.